Hilton credit cards are the best hotel credit cards that you can possibly get, and with Hilton continuing to strengthen its credit card ecosystem, they're simply just absolutely destroying the competition. So in this video, I'm going to talk about all of the key benefits to Hilton's credit card ecosystem and compare all of these benefits to some other hotel credit cards so that I can discuss why Hilton's just absolutely destroying other hotel brands like Marriott and Hyatt. Make sure to watch throughout this video because I'll be discussing some key benefits that you need to make sure that you are utilizing if you already have a Hilton credit card. And for instance, if you have a Marriott credit card instead, then I think this video might just be what convinces you to make the switch over to Hilton. But okay, let's get right into the video, and I'm gonna start off with this video by giving you some added context into the credit cards that are included in the Hilton credit card ecosystem. So Hilton has 4 different credit cards in their credit card ecosystem, which are gonna be the no annual fee Hilton Honors Card, the $95 Hilton Surpass card, the $95 Hilton Honors Business card, and then the $450 Hilton Aspire card. All of the cards within the Hilton credit card ecosystem are gonna have some really high welcome bonuses, especially in relation to the fees that you need to pay. So as an example, the no annual fee Hilton Honors card has a public welcome bonus offer of being able to receive 80,000 Hilton Honors points, and then the high tier Hilton Aspire card has a public welcome bonus offer of being able to receive 150,000 Hilton Honors points. The points guide currently values Hilton Honors points at 0.6 cents per point, which would mean that the welcome bonus offer on the no annual fee Hilton Honors card would give you a total value of $480, and the welcome bonus offer on the high tier Hilton Aspire card would give you a total value of $900. Additionally, all of these Hilton credit cards are going to give you some really strong point multipliers, especially in Hilton and travel-specific spending categories, and they're all going to have some really strong travel benefits across all of these cards, and I will get into all of that right now. Before I get into all of these key benefits, I did just want to say that I will be proving to you why Hilton is destroying the competition, but I'll also be getting into the other side of the argument and getting into some of the negative changes that could be coming to Hilton credit cards as well. Okay, the first key benefit to Hilton credit cards that is a key reason for why Hilton is destroying the competition is going to be their free night certificates. A free night certificate is a common benefit on hotel credit cards, in which a hotel is going to give you a certificate for a free night at a specific hotel property. With the Hilton Surpass card or the Hilton Honors Business card, which are both mid-tier $95 annual fee options, you are able to earn a Hilton free night certificate if you're able to spend $15,000 or more in 1 calendar year. Plus, on the Hilton Aspire card, which is the high tier card in the Hilton ecosystem, you're just gonna automatically get a Hilton free night certificate every year just for having the card. In comparison, if we take a look at the Marriott credit card ecosystem, some of their mid-tier credit cards like the Bonvoy Bevy will also give you a free night certificate if you're able to spend $15,000 or more in 1 calendar year, but that Marriott free night certificate is going to be capped at 50,000 Marriott points. The Marriott credit card that most closely aligns with the high-tier Hilton Aspire card is going to be the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant, which has an annual fee of $650 and is also going to give you a free night certificate just for having the card, but that free night certificate is going to be capped at up to 85,000 Marriott points. The thing is though, there are some hotel credit cards that are out there at the same price point as the Hilton Surpass card. They won't have any spend requirement, and instead you'll just get a free night certificate automatically just for having the cards. Basically, as I mentioned earlier, in order to get a free night certificate on the $95 Hilton Surpass card or the $95 Hilton Honors Business card, you are going to need to spend $15,000 or more in 1 calendar year. But the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless card and the Chase World of Hyatt card also have annual fees of $95, and these cards will automatically give you a free night certificate just for having the cards without needing to spend any money in order to get them. So technically, at the same price point, the Marriott and Hyatt credit cards are going to seem like the better options over the Hilton Surpass and Hilton Honors Business cards. But the thing is, the free night certificate on the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless card is capped at up to 35,000 Marriott points, and the free night certificate on the Chase World of Hyatt card is capped at a category 1 through 4 Hyatt property. So in other words, those free night certificates are going to give you a maximum value of like $200 to $300. But what makes Hilton different is that Hilton free night certificates are completely uncapped, which gives you unlimited upside to get some insanely high value from those free night certificates. So I'll give you a relatable example of a specific booking that I did with my own Hilton free night certificate. Basically, I was able to spend $15,000 on my Hilton Surpass card in 2023, which allowed me to earn a Hilton free night certificate, which I'm going to use for one night of my honeymoon. I'm going to the Cancun, Mexico area for my honeymoon, and I was able to book 5 nights at a Hilton property with Hilton credit card points, and then I booked an additional night at a separate Hilton property with my free night certificate. The free night certificate is going to be going towards a room at the Waldorf Astoria Cancun with an oceanfront view and a private balcony and private pool. When I was on the phone with Hilton and I was booking that specific room with my Hilton free night certificate, they even told me that the cash rate for that room is typically $900. So this is exactly why Hilton free night certificates are so valuable, because instead of being capped with Hyatt and Marriott with that same price point card at $200 to $300 in value, you can instead get similar value to what I got and getting $900 in value, or maybe even more depending on your situation. All right, the next key benefit with Hilton credit cards, which is going to be another huge reason for why Hilton is crushing the competition, is going to be how valuable Hilton Status can be. Basically, Hilton offers 4 different tiers when it comes to Hilton Status, with each tier progressively getting better, and every single Hilton credit card giving you elevated Hilton Status. The no annual fee Hilton Honors Card is going to give you automatic Hilton Silver Status. The $95 Hilton Surpass Card and the $95 Hilton Honors Business Cards are going to give you automatic Hilton Gold Status. And then the $450 Hilton Aspire Card is going to give you automatic Hilton Diamond Status. So to speak on some of the benefits that you'll get with those Hilton statuses, with Hilton Silver Status, you'll get benefits like an additional 20% point earning bonus and your 5th night free when you book with points. With Hilton Gold Status, you'll get all of those benefits that you get with Hilton Silver Status, plus you'll get a daily food and beverage credit and space available room upgrades. And then with Hilton Diamond Status, you'll get the best possible room upgrades to suite level rooms. That 5th night free when you book with points that you get on every single elevated Hilton status is really valuable, and it allowed me to save 80,000 Hilton Honors points for my honeymoon booking, which is worth at least $400 in value. And the daily food and beverage credit and the space available room upgrades are also going to be some super valuable benefits that can allow you to, in some cases, even stay in some super luxurious rooms that you didn't even originally pay for. So if we compare Hilton Status to some statuses with the competition, so other hotel brands, let's compare Hilton Status to Marriott and Hyatt Status. The best way to do this is going to be to compare the Hilton Surpass card to the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless and Chase World of Hyatt cards, since all of these cards are considered mid-tier cards and all of them have the same annual fee of $95. So like I mentioned earlier, the Hilton Surpass card is going to give you automatic Hilton Gold Status, which is the 2nd highest status with Hilton, and gives you some benefits like space available room upgrades and that daily food and beverage credit. With the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless card, you're going to get automatic Marriott Silver Elite status, and with the Chase World of Hyatt card, you're going to get automatic Hyatt Discoverist status. But the problem is Marriott Silver Elite and Hyatt Discoverist are the lowest elite level tiers with Marriott and Hyatt, and they only give you pretty simple benefits like complimentary Wi-Fi and late checkout. Whereas with Hilton at the same exact price point of a mid-tier credit card, you're going to get that automatic Hilton Gold Status, which is the 2nd highest tier within Hilton, and gives you a lot of really important benefits, such as those consistent room upgrades. So overall, I think elevated Hilton Status is going to give you the best benefits, and I think Hilton is the most consistent on delivering on their promises in terms of things like room upgrades, and then also Hilton credit cards are going to be really generous in terms of the status that they're going to give you. By the way, if you couldn't tell yet, I'm a huge fan of Hilton credit cards, and I actually have 3 out of the 4 existing Hilton credit cards. So if you're interested in getting any of these credit cards, then I'll put the links to all of them down in the description of this video, so feel free to go check those out. The next key benefit that is allowing Hilton credit cards to outpace their competition is going to be airport lounge access. Basically on every single Hilton credit card that has an annual fee, so the Hilton Surpass card, the Hilton Honors Business Card, and the Hilton Aspire card, you're going to get some sort of Priority Pass airport lounge access, with the Hilton Surpass and Hilton Honors Business Card giving you 10 complimentary visits to Priority Pass lounges and the Hilton Aspire card giving you unlimited access to Priority Pass lounges. The reason that I bring this up is because other mid-tier credit cards that I've been comparing to, so the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless and Chase World of Hyatt, do not have any sort of airport lounge access, and really the only other hotel credit card that does is the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant, but that has an annual fee of $650. So Hilton credit cards are going to give you a much more affordable way to still get those airport lounge access benefits. Additionally, Hilton has some really strong point multipliers that not only give you a high multiplier when you stay at a Hilton property, but also give you some exposure to some common spend categories like travel, gas stations, restaurants, and grocery stores. So to illustrate why the point multipliers on Hilton credit cards are so good and why Hilton is just absolutely crushing the competition, we're going to compare the point multipliers on Hilton credit cards to the point multipliers on Marriott credit cards. If we start with the low tier cards, so the no annual fee Hilton Honors card, that card has point multipliers of being able to receive 7x back on Hilton properties, 5x back at US restaurants, US grocery stores, and US gas stations, and then 3x back on everything else. On the surface, those point multipliers are going to seem like ridiculously high for a no annual fee credit card, but you do need to account for Hilton's lower point value, so you can basically take all of those point multipliers and then divide them in half to get a realistic multiplier. So for instance, that 5x back on restaurants is actually going to be about 2.5 times back on restaurants. With the low tier Marriott card, the no annual fee Marriott Bonvoy Bold, you'll get point multipliers of 3x back at Marriott properties, 2x back on other travel, and then 1x back on everything else. So similar to Hilton, Marriott does have a lower point value as well, so you do need to account for that. And honestly, the point multipliers on the Marriott Bonvoy Bold card are pretty bad, and they don't have any exposure to any common spend categories at all. In this scenario, the no annual fee Hilton version completely crushes Marriott's version, with common spend categories like gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants being covered with some elevated multipliers. But to confirm this theory that Hilton has way better point multipliers than Marriott, let's now compare the high-end versions of Hilton and Marriott credit cards. To start with Hilton, the Hilton Aspire card is going to give you point multipliers of 14x on Hilton properties, 7x on flights, car rentals, and restaurants, and then 3x back on everything else. With the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant, you'll get 6x back on Marriott properties, 3x on restaurants and flights, and then 2x back on everything else. So even when you consider the average Hilton point value of 0.6 cents per point and the average Marriott point value of 0.8 cents per point, the Hilton Aspire card is going to give you way better point multipliers than the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant, and this theme exists throughout all Hilton credit cards, in which Hilton has the best point multipliers. But probably the overarching number one reason that Hilton credit cards are crushing the competition is because every tier of Hilton credit cards, from low tier to high tier, is just absolutely destroying the competition. As I discussed earlier in this video, Hilton has 4 different co-branded credit cards, which are going to be the no-fee low-tier Hilton Honors card, the mid-tier Hilton Surpass and Hilton Honors Business cards, and then the high-tier Hilton Aspire card. The low-tier no annual fee Hilton Honors card is going to have way better point multipliers than the low-fee Marriott credit card. The mid-tier Hilton Surpass card and Hilton Honors Business cards are going to give you automatic Hilton Gold Status, which, as I mentioned earlier in this video, is going to give you a lot of important benefits like room upgrades and that daily food and beverage credit, and it's going to be a way better status than the status that you'll get with similar mid-tier credit cards with Hyatt and Marriott. Plus, unlike with Hyatt and Marriott, the free night certificate that you're going to earn on those mid-tier Hilton credit cards are going to be completely uncapped, which basically gives you the ability to earn unlimited value. And then if you wanted to go for the highest tier Hilton credit card, the Hilton Aspire card, well, in my opinion, that's going to be a much better option than the high tier Marriott credit card, the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant. And that's because the Hilton Aspire card is going to give you automatic Hilton Diamond status, a free night certificate that is completely uncapped, and then multiple valuable credits that can help to lower your effective fee. And that's all with having an annual fee that is $200 less than the Bonvoy Brilliant. So Hilton is absolutely crushing the competition in terms of other hotel credit cards right now, but that could change because there's some rumored potentially negative changes that are coming to the Hilton Aspire card. The Hilton Aspire card has been a ridiculously overpowered card for quite some time now. So a lot of people have been saying that at some point, inevitably, there's going to be a refresh on this card. And now there are rumors for some potential changes that are mostly negative to the Hilton Aspire card that could come in the future. And those include increasing the annual fee and slashing some of the benefits. So I will be coming out with a full video going over all of these potential changes that could happen in the future and how this could affect your Hilton credit card setup. So make sure to subscribe down below so that you don't miss out on that future video that I will be coming out with very soon. Also, Hilton credit cards aren't the only ones that are crushing the competition. Capital One is doing so as well. So go check out this video next. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I appreciate all of you for staying till the end, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Peace.